Crawling down I-4. Hello, everybody. It is Monday, September 26th. We're driving down to Melbourne. We got 2 more weeks left, and this week we lucked out. We get Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian is currently a Category 1 hurricane sitting south of Cuba, and is predicted to hit somewhere between Tampa Bay and the curve of the Panhandle. So, of course, I'm leaving home when I live in the Tampa Bay area. And that really stinks. I can think of some other really crappy words to say about it, but we'll just stick with stinks. Definitely wish I was back at home with the family, but of course, you know, contract work is what it is. So, you know, this is just one of those things you may have to think about. I mean, you may be on a contract in the middle of the storm. You never know. But we are driving down I-4 eastbound. Traffic is a mess, as everybody is. They issued evacuation orders probably about an hour ago, I would assume. It's currently 2:30, so maybe around 1:30ish, like right when we started to leave. But obviously, people were probably leaving before that. It's probably going to get even messier as time goes on. So we're driving. Probably going to get off around the Disney World exit, stop in St. Cloud and get some gas, unless it's busy, and then I'm going to bypass it and just do whatever. So yeah, yippee! Complete stop on I-4, or at least this lane is. It's always fun, you know. Alright, so that's it. That's my update for week 7. Week 7 of 8. We're almost done with this contract with Palm Bay. A little exciting finish here in the last couple weeks. We'll see how the weather is in Melbourne. I know the storm isn't predicted to go the route all the way out east to Melbourne, but I know the tropical storm force wind advisories were pretty much all the way out to almost the county where Melbourne is. So we'll see where we're at when we get to the hotel. I haven't seen the updates, obviously, since I've been driving. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna go back to driving. It is midnight. Going into Thursday. That's what happens when you work overnights. So we got canceled at Palm Bay because they called the hurricane teams in for Ian. And so we've been sitting around all day, hanging out. Did a couple things early this morning. It's been off and on, the rain and all that. But when I got off work this morning, we got a couple outer bands that were pretty nasty. Went and grabbed some coffee at Apocalypse and came back. So all day it's been kind of hit or miss. More miss than hit. And I honestly thought this thing was gonna kind of like blow over us. So within the last 30 minutes, I've been working on one of the vlogs here. Last 30 minutes, we've been off and on losing power. And now looking outside, I'm hoping this will translate. But you're definitely getting some wind. Trees are blowing. Nothing crazy, but it's picking up. You can see this guy's tailgate kind of says it all right there. So it's blowing, you know. So I'm gonna keep charging my phone in case the power actually does go out. And once I get to 100%, I'm gonna make a break to go outside and see what's going on. You know, more realistic point of view. See what it feels like out there. I mean, I doubt you can see that stop sign over there. Where is it at? I just saw it. There it is. I mean, it's blowing. You can see it wiggling. It seemed a lot worse before. But I mean, it's definitely picking up. There's obviously still people out there driving around, so I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's not here. I mean, it's somewhere. I don't know. But yeah. So I keep an eye on things. Get my phone all charged up. And I'm gonna go outside for a minute and see how crazy it is. 'Cause it's pretty nasty. Hopefully that fair equipment, I don't know if I showed that, but there's a fair going on across the road on Saturday. Hopefully that fair equipment makes it through. I mean, this thing, here we go. So, you know, we're like right here. The storm's here. I mean, they're saying it's gonna go straight up, like magically gonna turn. I've been saying it this whole time. They keep saying it's gonna turn up. Look, see, but I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna go straight across right here where we are, because they keep saying it's gonna turn up, but it just seems like it's right on track to hit right where we are. So it's here. I mean, there's Melbourne. I mean, we're right below Melbourne. You know, so maybe it'll go a little bit to the north of us. It seems like it's turning a little bit, but it's moving slow. Yeah, let me put my phone back on the charger, and then once it's fully charged, we'll go outside and get a feel for everything. Where was it at? 12:46. Here, I'm getting there. I need to go to bed. Again, it's getting crazy out there.
Just over Seminole County at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right, so now it's speeding up. It'll be here, same general location, but at 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit farther to the east. Now, one important thing, the eastern track doesn't mean that we're out of the woods from the impacts. In fact, the farther east it goes, the more rain.
It really looks like we're getting it. It's part of it, at least. They're still showing that. I mean, what's so funny, it's like, it's just gonna go in this straight line all the way up, but I mean, we're over here. So we're outside. I'll show you a little bit what's going on. Rain's coming down. Get under this. It doesn't look crazy, but it's definitely coming down. Woo! Hear it? Hear it? Yeah, buddy. I don't want to get soaked, so not many places to hide here. Get windy. Yeah, buddy. Coming. Well, I think it's here. Kind of hard to see because the windows are so wet. Very, very windy. Lots and lots of rain. Morning. Almost not morning. It's 11:40. So storm went okay here in Palm Bay. A lot of wind, gusty wind, a lot of rain. Starting to dry up a little bit now. Here, it's still kind of rolling through. You can see it over in the distance there. But a little bit better shot. I'll have to walk around in a little bit. But nothing crazy. I don't see any like down trees or, I mean the fair is still doing okay over there. You can't really see it. Nothing. They look like they tied everything down. I thought some of the trees were gonna bend and break, but they did okay. Yeah, so definitely windy still. It's over in the water now, but it passed pretty much. But we're still kind of getting the back end of the tropical storm, kind of whipping around in that circular motion that it does. So it's coming back around again. I think we're gonna get one of the outer bands here within the hour. It looked like by the radar. So it's probably gonna get pretty nasty. We'll see. We're still getting gusts of like 30 something miles an hour. Yeah, but hurricane teams were deactivated, so I'll go back to work tonight, hoping to go back home tomorrow, but I may have to stay one more night to help out the hospital tomorrow night, but we'll see. I haven't confirmed that yet. I'm not sure if it's picking up, but very faint and windy. Always got to show. Oh, there's someone up in the window driving out there. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on the thing to kind of monitor this, because this is getting a little fun outside again. So stop. To be completely honest, this is probably what it looks like after a normal rain, but quite a bit of water. The other day, I think it was yesterday, we walked past this. This is completely dry though, so I guess we'll do this now since we're in traffic, because why not? So driving home, just got done with week 7 over in Palm Bay, driving back home. Me and everybody else that evacuated the hurricane, obviously. So Hurricane Ian came through, went all the way across the state, just went north of Palm Bay, and did some major devastation to the state of Florida. Hit Fort Myers real hard, Sarasota, Venice, all those areas, Inglewood. I know there was a lot of devastation down there. Dropped a lot of water and a lot of wind on Orlando and the Central Florida area. And then we got some pretty nasty storms over there on the East Coast in Palm Bay, and Melbourne, Daytona. So driving home, I can't tell you how long I've been driving now. Maybe I'll try to update it later how long it actually took me to get home. But we are driving, and roads are flooded out. I've had to reroute 3 times because the roads were completely underwater. Look, I'm gonna tell you, word of advice, okay? Do not drive in water on the road. Like, I came down one road in Orlando and it was all backed up, like water over the road. You could see people coming the other way and just water going everywhere as they were driving. But and I flipped around. I was like, nope. I mean, the good thing is, I would recommend driving around in a situation like this is that use Waze or something like that where you can close roads, because that road may not be officially closed, but you shouldn't be driving on the road when it's covered in water. Absolutely not. And evidence of that is the next road after that I got stuck because it was covered in water. Someone had driven into it and it was halfway up their car and they were done. I mean, you know, that's the thing. They tell you, you don't know how deep the water is. The road could have washed out underneath that water. You just don't know. And then you're stuck. So don't drive in water when it's over the road. Okay? We know that. They tell us this all the time. Yeah, so we're driving. Week 7 was good. A little crazy. Got called off on Wednesday for the hurricane teams. Thought I was going to be working tonight, Friday night, but it all worked out to where I didn't. So lost hours there, but I'm not sure exactly how that works. I think I have to fill out like a form, and so yeah. So we're driving. Next week is the last week, week 8. We're going, I booked a hotel at Extended Stay. It's a different one than last time. So we'll see. It's got good ratings. It was up in the high 8s or low 9s. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be the last week, so whatever. And then it'll be a week off, which Tammy will be going on the MSC Meraviglia. I know I said that wrong, but it's okay. With her mom, and hang out with the family for a little bit before I start my next contract over at Osceola Regional. So yeah, back to driving.